Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Lanks here with another replay for you. Today we've got another exciting game from the Dreamhack Open. This is from the Stage 1 in the Dreamhack, so you've got lots of different players, so I've still got plenty to go through. It's going to be a pretty interesting couple of replays. Bottom right here, we've got Right Raw facing off against Bischu in the top left. This is a PvP, so it's going to be a bit of a mirror match. It'll be interesting to see how the two players decide to, how they evaluate the metagame. Right now, I mean, fast expansions are definitely the thing to do when you're facing another high-level player, since cheese doesn't tend to work too well when the other guy knows his micro just as well as you do. And both these guys are Grandmaster level players. They will not be taken in by, really cheesy tactics, like if it was a Terran and doing Mass Reapers or Six Bull from Reserve. So they can't do something like that. They've got to do something with some force behind it and with some more cunning than just brute force. Both these guys are looking pretty much exactly the same right now. Not surprising, in the early game there is generally one or two build orders that are by far the most efficient, so they're going to be taking those first, and we're getting a gateway down from Right now and a gateway from Bischu at the exact same time. So on Belshir Vestige, you've got your Vestige? I don't know how to pronounce that. Vestige I'll go with. You've got your natural right here. Pretty easy to get to, very close to your main base. However, it's very easy to be attacked at all three of these entrances here. You've got the one main choke here, but it's pretty wide. So, I mean, that's pretty much enough room for an entire army. So both players will probably be going for an expansion, at least for the natural, fairly early. White Raw is known for special tactics kind of stuff. He's going to be tricky in some way, but we'll see what he's up to. He may go with the Stargate and try to do something like a Oracle, try to get and destroy some of Bischu's probes. But we'll see what they do. Bischu actually is getting more gas than White Raw here. He's got 2 gas down, and White Raw just getting a second one. So that indicates that White Raw is going to be something a little more mineral intensive. Could be an early expansion, or could be just be getting more gateways and doing some really pressure. We'll see what he's up to soon. We've got a Cyber Core down for Bischu, and we've got a Cyber Core down for White Raw somewhere. There it is, in the back of the base. Special tactics indeed. So he's hiding it from his opponent. I don't really think that really accomplishes anything, since you need a Cybernex core as your Protoss. There would be no build whatsoever that would not use a Cyber Core in a PvP. None that I know of, anyway. So probating out here to scout. Bischu, oddly enough, hasn't scouted at all. I think he hasn't actually left his base. He has not. So he knows nothing about what White Raw is doing, and White Raw is going to be able to scout him out in his entirety. In fact, we've got a sentry coming out first instead of a stalker, which is interesting. So he's not really going to be able to chase off this probe too effectively. Right Raw is going for his own Mothership Core, and looks like Bischu not getting a Mothership Core, oddly enough. Maybe he'll get... Oh yeah, now he's getting a Mothership Core. So he'll be... They're going to be still pretty even. White Raw's got 2 gateways down here. Only one for Bischu, but Bischu is getting his natural. So Bischu's taking the economic long term here. Did White Raw see that? He did. So White Raw knows that his opponent is expanding. That's a big tell. He's going to be able to pump out a few units and go do some early pressure, because Bischu's going to have nothing to stop it. He's got a sentry and a Mothership Core, and that's it. And it looks like he's sending his Mothership Core to go attack. He's doing... Oh, I guess he's looking for proxy pylons here, and he might actually find one. We're putting down his proxy here. Stalker moving up. His Mothership Core moving up, and the Mothership Core here has found this proxy pylon. It's not going to be able to take it out, though. As soon as the Stalker shows up, he's going to be in a bit of spot of trouble. Still only one sentry here, and blocking off the ramp, which is going to delay the Stalker from coming up and causing havoc, but it's going to help. Now, can 2 sentries take on the Mothership Core? I can't say I've seen this before. That's a pretty interesting matchup. However, a Mothership Core and a Stalker can definitely take out a sentry. Bischu really needs to get his own Stalkers out, or some Zealots, or something. Anything that can actually attack would be a lot better. He's got his warp gate down, and there we go. Transforming into warp gates. Looks like... Oh, there's a Stargate over here building. So we're going to get some proxy, probably Void Ray action. Next overcharge on the natural, which would kind of make sense to stop reinforcements, but there's already 3 Stalkers in his base. Not good, not good. Bischu's walking up the ramp again, but nothing's coming up. So it seems like a bit of a waste. He couldn't really use that to somehow corral in the Stalkers so the Zealot could actually hit them. There goes the Zealot. Bischu warping another Stalker right on top of the other ones. They're going to get a couple of free shots in. Not really the best place to be warping in your Stalkers. We got a Void Ray coming out, and that's probably going to seal the deal. If Bischu can't get a lot of Stalkers out, he's going to be totally screwed. He's only got 2 and a single, and he's killing his own Stalker. Okay, well, he stopped. So, he's only got 2 Stalkers and a Sentry versus 4 Stalkers and a Void Ray. Even with the economic advantage, not too useful. He actually has, I think, less workers? Yeah, he's got less workers than the Right Raw, so he's mining less overall. Not good at all. Another Void Ray coming out. I wonder how long White Raw's going to wait. Probably just for the next group. Yeah, there we go. So he's going to move in and see if he can end this. Bischu really needs to get some more units out. He's got a Robo, so he could get an Immortal. That would actually help a lot, except for the Void Ray, of course. Void Ray using its Overcharge. Really not the best choice, I'd say, against the Nexus. He probably wants to keep that against the enemy Stalkers, but whatever. I will bow to his experience. Another Void Ray ready to go. There goes the natural. White Raw with a massive advantage right now. Oh, but a Zealot all the way down here? Oh, the proxy power line down here actually put to use. Didn't really get much, though. And control this ramp. He's just going to be able to hold him out for a little while at least. Still, he's very much contained. And White Raw hasn't really sacrificed any of his economic advantage to do this. 3 more Zealots coming in. Couple of Stalkers and a Zealot in the base to defend against it. It looks like White Raw is going to be just fine against this attack. Takes a little micro, but you can kite Zealots all day, every day. And it looks like neither player is going to be doing anything up here, just standing off and just looking at each other over that little hill. Another pylon inside of White Raw's base. That's sneaky. If he's able to warp in a whole bunch of units, he could actually make something happen here. But White Raw's already got 4 units in his base. They're heavily damaged, but they're still there. Almost losing one of these Void Rays. That's a big investment. There it goes. 1 down. Almost get the second, but kind of committing suicide trying to chase after it. Only maybe 2 Stalker shots away from destruction. However, another one has joined the party. I think White Raw is probably going to be able to take this once he gets a couple of Zealots in here as well. His main worry is getting cut in half just like that. And now he can't retreat. But I don't know if Bischu has enough to fight this off. I mean, the Void Ray is just eating those Stalkers, and I think that's probably going to be GG. I don't see how Bischu can fight this off. Now he really can't. He has nothing left. He's got nothing down here, so he isn't even attacking White Raw's base at the same time. Probe's going in for a desperation attack. The Void Ray is still active, which makes it kind of difficult for the probes to do anything. And I think it's probably time for Bischu to call it GG. In fact, I'm not sure why he hasn't already. White Raw bringing some more Zealots, it's pretty much a done deal. And there we go. So that's game 1 of White Raw versus Bischu. There's one more in the series, so I'll be bringing you that one as well. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.